So how do you feel about that comment that Akademiks made about
Check this out. I can tell you what. We living so in the motherfucking matrix and letting this computer and rules of fucking terms of service take over our lives that we're not understanding that Akademiks has a right to his fucking opinion. And I said this the other day. Yes, I got back at him with that shit, but Akademiks has the right to his own fucking opinion, just like you and I and everybody else. But now, since he's in the public eye, now you in a fucking place where you're going to get bombarded. Either you're going to shit or get off the pot. Explain what you really mean by that. Or you say you sorry like you did. And I got at a nigga for fucking even being like, yo, I'm sorry. Because I'm not going to fucking say I'm sorry and explain. I'm going to explain to you why I feel that way. You don't got to agree with me. I couldn't give a fuck. Okay, and I'm sorry to be that blatant, but sometimes niggas need to be talked to like this. All right? But Akademiks has a right to his own opinion. And nobody can say nothing. You can address him about it. I've got my own opinions about Akademiks because I'm a real individual, authentic individual. Instead of me saying real nigga, I like to use authentic individual, right? Mm-hmm. I won't say what my opinions are about him because that's him. It ain't got nothing to do with me. But now that he says this, I could say all the opinions that I had about Akademiks, you fuck nigga, and you every 3 years you say some bullshit to get back on the map. I could say that. But before he said that, you would never hear me say nothing like that out my mouth about him because it's not my business. And we're so caught in this fucking computer matrix and terms of service. I'm in jail on IG. I can't even go live. Why? Shan preaches a lot of fucking positive shit. They took my blue badge. I had a blue badge. They took that shit. Why? Because Shan be talking too much positive ass shit, right? And that motherfucker, we don't want his shit popping up on the timelines of the niggas that we trying to destroy. I get banned. I can't go live. Fuck the fact that I curse. That don't mean shit. Don't mean I'm not intelligent. And if I sat down and debated you about Aristotle and Plato, then you would look past the curse words that I say and be like, whoa. All right?
I could dig that. I could dig that. So let me ask you this, because obviously he has his own opinion, but in my opinion, his opinion is based on lack of knowledge. As he was saying, as far as the rappers having certain amount of money. And I don't think he realized that back then the opportunities wasn't the same and the money wasn't the same and the contracts weren't the same. So if you don't mind, could you share like what your first contract was like?
My first contract was a jerky contract. But let's go back to why these young kids don't respect these grown men, right? Let's go back to that. Why Akademiks will say some dumb shit like that. Why these little young motherfuckers don't fucking think that the shit we say is relevant. Why? Because once when we were looked at as the up guy to tell the young G's, right? These older men start hanging on the same corners with these younger men. What do you call that? What do you call that when the pants be sagging?
Sagging.
The older niggas be on the fucking corner sagging, selling drugs with the young niggas. But now the young niggas is looking at you like this supposed to be the OG. He supposed to be giving me game. But they don't respect the OG no more. Why? Because the OG out here, he done been to jail 50 times, still ain't learned nothing, still out here on the corner with us. They don't respect him for the simple fact he ain't got no game for them. And that's the most that all, like a lot of brothers, they don't, nigga, you can't even talk to these young men unless you come at them a certain way. Like, yo, my son, listen, all that stuff you talking, my nigga, let's, you know what I'm saying? You can't come to these young cats with a suit and a tie on. Yeah, you can't come to these young cats with a suit and a tie on and said, I can. You can't. You have to speak their language. And so when people say, Shan, you curse and you just a gritty, I'm speaking to the people that I need to speak to. You grown nigga. I speak to the young. That's how they talk. That's what they do. You dig what I'm saying? So in order for me to get in their mind and get to what the fuck they doing before I can swing that knowledge in, first I got to meet them on the level that they at.